Good morning. Happy Marketing Monday. We had to get Mr. Puma a good, warm, energetic introduction. Because guess what? We're going to give you more things to do.
But we're not giving them to do. We're literally doing them right now, like in the class. That's going to happen today. So I hope you have your phone, computer ready. If you have your phone, you better have Canva app downloaded. If you've got your computer, you can go to canva.com. We are creating posts today after we go through Meteor Go. If you have your computer, you can go to canva.com.
So before we get into that, I just want to comment that I'm sorry. There's just way too many opportunities. Last week alone, we focused on Realtors, which is an amazing opportunity for somebody to embrace. We talked about Meteor Go on Monday. How many people signed up for Meteor Go? Half the room. Right? And then we did something else. What was the? Oh, Move Easy. How many people logged into Move Easy and set up their account? You didn't get the email? Yeah, it might have been a transition. You just switched over. But Move Easy, oh my God. So right, those three things by themselves are a lot to get involved with. And then there's more. Now we're going to do Canva and posts and all this other stuff.
Yeah, but Canva should be highlighting, and that's what we're going to use it for today, is highlighting. It's just a way to communicate these programs. At the end of the day, these programs are great, right? They're all good. The Meteor Go kind of does this for you. But the whole point of what we're going to do today is to take these things, take Realtors, take Home Partners, take all of these things that we give you, and they're great. Well, you still got to tell people about them, right? And that's where we drop the ball. We have them, and then we maybe tell someone one-on-one, or we tell a client individually when we think it could be a fit. But you're not using the scale that we have, which is social media and a way to communicate at scale, right? So what we're going to do today is find very easy ways, and I'm going to try and eliminate all of our excuses of why we don't communicate. And we're going to communicate together, creating real posts today. We're going to post during this class. You're going to create a post, and then we're going to create 4 more that we're going to schedule out. They're going to post on themselves the rest of the week.
Goodness.
Okay. Now, for those of you that signed up for Meteor Go, what we're really doing is you've gone from posting, for most of you, 0 times a day, to they're going to post 2 times a day, up to 2 times, depending on your setting, up to 2 times a day for you. And then we're going to give another post every day. So for the next 5 days, you're going to post 3 times per day. Isn't that crazy? You went from 0 to 3.
Wow.
That's a lot of growth. So that's the plan for today.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's do it, dude.
So Meteor Go, let's review real quick. So for those of you that did not sign up or still kind of unfamiliar for what it is, Meteor Go is a very simple, intuitive platform. It breaks out to about $17 a month. You pay for the year up front. That is our heavily, heavily discounted rate. Once you sign up, you will come in.
Wait, let's talk about that heavily discounted rate for a minute. Why is it heavily discounted?
So it was heavily discounted because Realty went out and did a partnership with them and got the rate down about 50, 60%. We went, I personally called, spoke with their CEO. We talked through a few things, and he gave us an additional discount based on our size and what we're trying to accomplish. And we're working with them now. Right now, Meteor Go will only do this for you on Facebook. I am working with their CEO on rolling this out for Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter as well. So that is kind of the ultimate goal, is to have a platform where we'll be able to do this on any of the social media outlets. But for right now, it's just Facebook, and that was because that's what Realty focused on with them. So it is what it is. But while I don't love every tool that Century 21 has created, right? They've made a lot of improvements to Zap. Zap was an issue originally. There's a lot of things that they've done that need work. This was really smart, right? And I don't love a lot of the automated tools, but when I walked through this and saw how they're doing it and what it can accomplish, and then after testing it ourselves on our own account, it was pretty evident that for the average agent that isn't going to post every day, or not, at least not often enough, this is a great way to be able to do it. So what will it do? Well, it will, if you come in here, when you sign up for Meteor Go, you connect your Facebook business page. It's pretty simple to do. I think the people who did it can tell you it's fairly easy, and they do have good customer service. I know Jackie had an issue with her credit card not going through. They did resolve that. Hopefully she's one other issue. We'll get that resolved today for her. But when you come in, you actually select your topic, right? So if we go under content, you have your topics. And so basically this is what they give you. They give you a ton of different topics that they will pull content from. You can check or uncheck what you want. Based on what you have checked is where their algorithm will decide where it's pulling content from, and it'll kind of rotate through them. So you, again, control the type of content that you're putting out. If you still want to approve everything under your post settings, you can control, do I want to select every post? In other words, before they post it, they will send it under post approval. They'll send you the post, and then you can approve it or not approve it to go to your page. If you don't want to be that hands-on and you say, you know what, I trust them, then you switch it to approve mode, and it will instantly post to your page every day, up to twice a day if you want it to.
What's the recommended?
Approve mode. Just let it roll. Yeah, they're not going to post anything detrimental to your business.
Go back to the previous page. All those selections, I'm confused. What do I just select all, or?
You can. It's really up to you what you want, right? So if you don't want,
I don't want rentals.
Yeah, if you don't want rentals, like we're not posting for rentals right now, leave it unchecked. They're not going to talk about rentals. If you care about home decor, do it. I think home decor is a little overused in the industry, so I just didn't check it. But the rest of this stuff, I think there's a lot of good that can come from it, and you'll see even on our page.
But it's basically harmless. It doesn't matter if I select or unselect.
No, absolutely not. It's just, you're just saying if you don't check it, they're not going to create any article or content for rental at all, right? It's just not going to be, their algorithm's going to skip that entirely.
Did you mention that the default on that next section for post settings?
Yeah, that's what I was about to get there.
Okay.
Yeah, so under post settings, here's a couple things when you sign up. If you're having issues where content isn't going out or there's some issues. So a couple things to keep in mind. When we first signed up, it took about 4 to 5 days for everything, their algorithm to actually catch up and post stuff. Especially when I found when you first sign up, they're going to create your background video for you, which I'll show you in a second. They're going to create a few different things for you when you upload your logo and your picture and all of that. Because that stuff automatically posts, it kind of threw off, I feel like it throws off their algorithm a little bit, and it took about 4 days for everything to catch up and start posting consistently. But when that happened, it defaults here to select mode. So if you see that content's not going out, first thing to do is log into your account, come under post settings, and make sure this is not checked green, right? If it's checked green like this, then you are having to approve every post, which is why it's not posting. So yeah, so if you want it to go to approve mode, click over here, make sure it's on approve mode, okay? That's one thing. The other thing is my frequency defaulted back when this happened. So when I originally signed up, I had set it for 2 days every day. And then the first Saturday and Sunday, it didn't post. So I was kind of pissed. So I went back and was like, what's going on? Came in here and realized it had defaulted back to the 1 per day, and it had defaulted Monday through Friday. So just make sure, like, I think something happens in there. I talked to their team about it and said, hey, this is kind of weird how it does it. And they're trying to fix it. But that is something that happens during the setup process. So make sure that after you get everything fully set up with them, you come back in and check your settings to make sure it's what you want, okay? As far as topics go, it literally it's just a matter of what do I want my audience to see. If you have a very niche audience, then keep it niche. We obviously like to stay pretty broad. And to give you an idea, if you come to our page, you'll see, like, well, this was us, which was pretty awesome. These 5 friends saved $50 a week and bought a property together after 2 years, which is pretty wild if you want to read that story. But this kind of stuff, this is all posted by them, right? 8 mistakes to avoid when buying and selling at the same time. That's good stuff. And again, I didn't have to do anything. So once you sign up for Meteor Go, this background video, they'll create multiples of these, and you can have it edit. They'll create this for you and customize it. And I think, Chris, you had yours done, right? So this background is all from them, right? And it's completely customized. So here's an interesting thing too. Chris obviously thought, and he's having them fix this, he thought that when you put in his email, he was putting in the email that was tied to his Facebook account. They're wanting the email that's tied to his business that he wants emailed. So They put his AOL account. That's fixable. You usually can edit
AOL
this.
account?
Once you've connected it and you come here, then you want your business email put in there. So that way, when it promotes you, it's promoting the email you want promoted. You can technically change that within it. For some reason, his was not allowing him to actually edit it. They're all linking to you. So that's an easy fix. Just email them. But as you can see, when you do this, like this, these videos here, you can have them create this. So Chris had them create a listing video. This is all included in the deal. So they created this video for him, right? He puts in the detail, and then they create the video. So just really cool little stuff like that, and then they'll post it for him on his behalf. But then once it's there, right, if Chris wanted to then get to get that, all he's got to do is click share, and boom, now he can share that right to his personal page and start exposing it to that group. So the share button is definitely something you want to be using as they post content to your business page, especially if your business page does not have a lot of traction yet. So your Facebook business page will be tied to your regular Facebook login, right? So use that to create the account. Once you're in, you can go in and put in all your details. It'll ask for like your phone number, your contact information. What it's looking for there is when they create posts and they customize the content, what info do you want on there? For most people, that's not the email that's tied to their Facebook account, right? Because they created it usually years ago. So that's where you want your work email. Once you do that, you're good to go. And then under it, you can still edit your account information, right? If I go into my account, all my info is here. I can always change this. And I can even change the page if I ever change my business page. But all of it's very simple. And then it'll walk you through all of this. And then from a local content perspective, you can put in your city and your state, and it will also, the algorithm will automatically start to take all of the topics you're giving it as well as relate it back to local stuff. So if I tell Florida, it'll pull content that's relative to real estate in Florida. If I say Tampa, it's going to also try and do Tampa. If I say Apollo Beach, it's going to try and do Apollo. So it's always trying to find localized content, so it's not constantly talking about stuff that's happening in Connecticut or snowstorms that your audience. Once you really log in, there's only two real places you need to live. One is making sure that your content's set up the way that you want, the topics that you want, and the frequency that you want, and that you set your post settings to auto post on your behalf, okay? Next thing is your flyer video request. This is very easy. That listing video that Chris did is very, very simple. If I choose a video, I can come in here and say, what is the video that I want? It's a single listing, or what Chris did was a sold listing. Cool. Put in your information. It'll auto-populate what you've already put in. You can change the profile picture. You can upload the logo, which is on beggins3.com. Show you where that is again in a second. Click next. You'll enter the property details, and they'll do the video on your behalf. Okay? Very, very simple. Yeah, so it'll index. You'll put in the MLS number. It'll index right from the MLS. So it'll pull all that in.
That's really amazing.
All that in. And all of this is included, so take advantage of it. You can do the same thing with e-flyers. If you have an open house coming up, create an e-flyer. Okay? You can do it. Just click open house. Boom. They'll do an e-flyer for you, and they'll publish it on your behalf. And then anything you need edited, if you get a video back, like Chris got his video back that he didn't like, you can come in and edit the video. There are some things that it should have let Chris edit, like the email, but I think because it defaulted to his original email, it's not letting him. You can do that. And then if you do have a video that you want to put on Instagram that's on here, all you have to do is come into your video, click download, and it'll download it right to your computer, and then you can upload it to Instagram or LinkedIn or wherever else you want. Guys, for $17 a month, even if you're posting regularly, I still would encourage you to do this because I think you can still take advantage of the listing videos. You can still take advantage of the e-flyers. And then on top of that, even with what we do, if we're going to post 2 to 3 times a day anyways, now I just turn that into 5. The more you can post, the better. The more you're going to index on that platform. So this is just 2 additional times that you can get content curated and posted for you that you don't have to do. This profile picture, yes, you can do, you can use your default from your business page, can default here. Obviously, we changed it because this is a generic account, right? So we don't want a photo of Craig up here because it's not Craig only. And so I created this in Canva and we just put the logo. If that's what you want to do, you can. Remember, you are your business. So I would encourage you to have your face, not Kalani's face, your face, in the photo, okay? The logo, and then you're just going to upload the Beggins logo. We have created under Beggins3.com, come here, you'll see 4C21 Beggins agents. Click that drop down. Okay, this is all stuff just for you guys. You click the C21 Beggins content link. All the content that we post that we've gone through a million times pulls in automatically here for you. You can save and use any of that content. Yes, you can copy it 100%. You can share it. You can download it. You can use this content in any way that you want. If you want to copy it word for word and put it in your own, same thing with the videos, because I got that question a lot over the weekend. You can. It's all here for you, and it's literally there. That's why we did it. We also now have all of our Facebook content that we're pushing out also coming here. You can come right from here, click share, and you can share it right from here to your page. Okay? We're trying to make this as easy as possible. And we've even got this segmented by photos and posts. So right now, these are all our posts. If you just want to come to the photos and, again, share our photos, you can do that. So it's all here for you to make it shareable at a touch of a button. Okay? If you keep scrolling down, these are our logos. These are here for you to be able to download and use. All I have to do is click on the logo, right-click on my mouse, save image, done. They're all here. Okay? Again, we're trying to make this as simple as we possibly can for you to use it. But that's the logo that you would then upload here. There's some things, as far as the tools that Facebook has released from an auto perspective, it's a little trickier because they're not curating as specific content. Meteor Go is real estate specific, right? So if you're trying to engage and keep you associated with real estate, Meteor Go is going to do a little bit of a better job of that than using an automated tool like Facebook. Facebook's tool, from what I've seen, number one, it's still very new for them, so there's some bugs for them to work out. And also their algorithm is using a lot of like old posts and things like that to try and curate new posts. But I've seen that it gets a little all over the place. It's not as figured out yet. And at the price point, it's not. I think they'll get there. I do. Beggins3.com. This is your one-stop shop now. All of our stuff pulls in here. You can even get to the morning meetings from here. If you come to Beggins3.com, click the little hamburger menu, which is these three lines up here, the full drop-down happens, okay? You have Explore Content, Podcast, the Idea Lab, join our brokerage, which is for recruiting purposes, and then you have 4 C21 Beggins agents. You click this, there's another drop-down. This is all stuff built specifically for Century 21 Beggins agents. If you click the daily training, this will link you out to c21b.tv. Okay, so this links you out to where the morning meeting is. Our onboarding is for our agents new to us, where all of our tools and things are in one spot for them from an onboarding perspective. And then you have Century 21 Beggins content. This is where all of our content automatically pulls in. So if I click this video, top video here, shows you how to download the content. So if you want to see a screen share of exactly how to right-click and save, that's what this screen share here is for. So you can watch it at your own pace. Then you have our content. This is the content we push out on Instagram. We tend to share the same content on Facebook as well. So if you want to download and save this, all you have to do is click on any image that you want, right-click on it, or you can even open it. And if you want to copy all of our content here, you can. You can right-click on the image, save image as, and it'll save to your computer, and then you can use it. Okay, this content is yours to use. Use as much as you want. If you keep scrolling down, you will see our Facebook-specific content, which is a lot of articles and things of that nature. You can actually share this by just clicking the share button underneath of it, and you can do it that way. Then if you keep scrolling, all of our logos are there. So it's all here for you guys, and a lot of this will have it'll have our logo on there, but we do try and make this as generic as possible.
Scroll back up. Right there. Moving out of the area. I love that word. I said that for Ashley's benefit.
Yes.
That's a simple post. Moving out of the area. If somebody's scrolling through or swiping or whatever they do.
Yep. And this is a video.
Moving out of the area. Oh,
so this still works on video. So if I click on this video,
OGR.
If I click on this video, right, and obviously I won't play it because a lot of you have watched it, but if you click this 3 little dots, download. You have the video now on your computer. You upload it, right? This is far better from an algorithm perspective on Facebook. This is far better to download this and then upload it onto your account than it is just to come to our page and share it to your page. Okay, because when you do that, we love you for it because we get all the attention. That's telling Facebook, okay, people care about what Central One Beggins is posting, so we're going to keep showing more people their stuff, right? Because you're sharing our stuff. If you upload it and people start engaging in it, that's telling Facebook that they care about what you're posting, and so now you're getting all of that love and attention. So it's far better for you to download our stuff and upload it yourself onto your own accounts. If you're not going to do that, then the next path would be just share our content, right? Just literally go to our page and share it. But it is not as good for you. So this is better for you. Okay? And the videos, literally any of these, anytime you hold it over and there's a play button, that's obviously a video. Very simple. Just click on it, download it. Picture, right click, save. And that's what this video up here, that's what this is for. This video also walks you through, if you're on your desktop when you download it, how to get it to your phone if you want to post on Instagram. That's all here for you. Now, we're going to create a post together right now. Okay. Canva.com. There's an app as well. The Canva app, you can download for free right to your phone from your app store on your phone. Highly suggest doing it. The app is actually one of the best mobile apps I think I've ever used as far as being super easy to use and very just user intuitive. There are some features that are on the desktop version that are not available on the mobile, but for the most part, for most of you, you're just going to use it for basic design anyways, so it is very easy to use. It is free. There is a paid aspect of it if you want certain features or images, but you don't have to do that for the most part, right? You can keep it pretty simple. This is a very simple, easy to use. I personally would. Yeah, okay.
We all have this.
So Brian was asking if he should log in with his Facebook, Google, because it gives you a few options, or you can create one. It really doesn't matter. It depends on, for most of you who are going to use this to post to Facebook, if you log in with your Facebook account, it'll auto-connect your Facebook account to this, and you can actually share right from Canva into there without ever downloading or saving anything, okay? With that said, if you like to share it across multiple platforms, Facebook and Instagram, I would actually suggest doing your email, because when you do your email, it'll allow you to connect Google Drive. You can then save all of your Canva designs right to Google Drive, and the reason that's important is because if I am posting on Instagram from my phone and I have the Google Drive app, now everything is on my phone automatically because all I have to do is go into Google Drive and download it to my phone. So you can log in using their sign in with Google feature and tie it right to your Google Drive. And I'll just show you very quickly with one of our designs. So if I click all my designs, right, and just come here as an example. If I come here, okay, and I click download, all of these options start showing up. So I can download it to my computer, right, or I can automatically share it to my Facebook page, Twitter. I can email it to myself. I can share it to a Facebook group. I can do all these things. But because I signed in with my email, I can click Google Drive, and I can save it right to Google Drive. And I have the Google Drive app on my phone, which all of you should. And once I have that, now I can just open up Google Drive app on my phone and save this right to my photos on my phone. And now I can post from Facebook. I can post it at LinkedIn. I can post it to Instagram. I can do post everywhere. If you don't care about that, then it's not super important, and you just want to connect your Facebook.
But best practice, your opinion.
Best practice is if you're only sharing to Facebook, sign in with Facebook. It makes it easier. You can connect all of your accounts after you sign up. So regardless of how you sign up, if you just sign up with your email, you can come in and go through the process of connecting all of your accounts. Okay, that still can happen. It's just more work. If you're going to use it just for Facebook, sign in with Facebook. If you're going to use it for multiple accounts, I would use your C21BE email when you sign up, which is a Google account. Okay, that'll connect your Drive and all of that automatically. Here's the thing to keep in mind with content, whether you're using Meteor Go or not. Okay, there's a couple things that I think can help simplify the content process. Okay, content is pretty simple. You need to spark an emotion, entertain them, educate them, remind them, or encourage them. One of those things. If you're able to do more than one in one post, great. But when I think about the week, as we think about our content and what we're pushing out, we're trying throughout the week to do all of these things, okay? Why some of our posts you see are much more lighthearted and funny. Some are more serious. Some are more in your face. Some are more of just a piece of advice, right? We try and create a nice wide range because we're trying to do one of these things and ultimately throughout the week, all of them, right? That's how you need to approach this too. And if I do this, and I think about this is only 5 things, my 5 days during the week, I now, if I touch on one of these things, I'm good to go each day, right? So let's start with Reminder Sphere. If you need help thinking of a topic, Beggins3.com, hamburger menu, the Idea Lab. This was created with topics and ideas specifically for you to come and get inspired for a post. Okay, so I don't care what it is, but with our sphere, we just need to create content that reminds them that, hey, I'm in real estate, right? That's it. And we need to touch base with them. We need to stay in front of them. So I don't care. You know your sphere better than anyone, but I think right now we should create a post for them. So I want you to think about your sphere. We're going to go back to Canva, okay? We're going to click this Create a Design. Is everyone logged into Canva? Okay. You're on the app? Okay. Looks a little different on the mobile version. Here, I'll do the mobile version too. Okay. I'm going to open up mobile too so I can, if you're on mobile, I'll try and walk you through that as well. Does yours look like that when you log in? Okay. So cool. So what it'll do is you have create a new design. If you're on mobile, you'll have a bunch of things you can swipe right and across the top, and you'll have a bunch of different optimizations. All that is doing is creating the optimal size for the type of post you're trying to create, okay? So as an example, if I want to create a Facebook, and Instagram and Facebook are technically the same, but they do have them segmented on here. So I'm just going to click Instagram post, click Instagram post, okay? Now what happens when this loads is it's going to give you, and you can do the same thing on your phone, it's going to give you a bunch of templates, okay? Over here, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of free templates that are already nicely designed. You can choose from any of them. All of them can be edited to say anything that you want to say, okay? So I can go through, just find one of those. I don't care which one it is. Find one that you like, and then once you do, click on it. I'm just going to use this one, okay? It'll pull it over for you. If we like what it says, it's actually not a terrible post to smoke to encourage, right? That's one of our things. We want to encourage our audience. This isn't actually that bad. But let's say I like it, but I want to change the font because I don't like the font. All we have to do is click on the font. I come up to here where the font is. I have thousands of fonts to choose from. So let's not get overwhelmed. Let's just pick one, right? Doesn't matter which one you pick. Let's say I like this one. Click it, boom, it changed it. If I don't like the color, this is just like Word, right? If you've ever used Word, it's just like Word. I can come up here, change the color, okay? I like our color. Okay, cool, now it is, okay? All very simple. If I don't like the background image, on the background, if I come over here to the left, and this is, again, for desktop, I'll show you, I'll talk through it in mobile in a second. If I click Elements or Photos, these are all options to give me pictures for the background. If I want a real photo, I click Photos, and I come here and I can search snow, okay? These are all free photos of snow. Click on one. Slide it over to the background where I want it. Let go. It changed it, right? Obviously, that doesn't look great, so I don't like that one. No problem. I delete it. Come back over to a different one. Drag that over. Done. Do that until you find one you like. Okay? Not complicated. This search bar up here works very well. You can literally find pictures of just about anything. Some pictures you'll see $sign. That means that there's an artist that's charging for it. That's okay. You want to pay it, great, but there's plenty of free ones. If you see free here, you're good to go. That will work all day, any day. Okay? So we can easily manipulate the background. If we just want color, no photo, no problem. Delete this out, and I can change the color. So right now it's black. Maybe I want it to be blue. No problem. Maybe I want a gradient background. If I click Elements, there's tons of different things I can use. Stickers will have animations to them, okay? Or I have photo frames. I have all different types. But then there's gradients. So I can click on gradients. If I want a gradient background, drag this over, bring it here, and I can resize it. Just make it as big as the screen. And then I have it here. Now it's blocking my words, okay? No problem. Click on the element. We have position. Change position of anything on here very easily. Now it's in the back. If I don't like the color of the gradient, no problem. I come change it. So now, just like that, I've created a gradient background post. Again, guys, this is full. If I don't like something, click on it, delete. Okay? I want to add text. I have a few different ways to do it. Click this, and I can duplicate it. Come down and edit that. Or if that's too complicated, I literally can come over to where it says text, add text, done. Change it. Want to change the color? We just went through that. Very easy. Highlight the box, come up, change the color to white. I want to change the font, change the font. Okay? This is graphic design literally at the touch of a button. So the way I look at this in Meteor Go is, this is a way, Meteor Go is great. Meteor Go is not going to tell the world that we have a iBuyer program that will give them 45 days with that offer. Meteor Go is not going to tell anyone that you have a great new listing. Technically, I guess they would if you create a listing. They're not going to promote that without you telling them to, right? They're not going to go out and talk about home partners. They're not going to go and talk about our partnership with Grow Financial. They're not going to do any of that. You're going to have to do that. So there's ways, this is a way to create a beautiful post in really minutes, okay? So I'm going to create, what? So Canva Pro you're going to pay for. We do pay for it because there's some advantages to it. So it's not expensive. And it's, if you want to create, because you can create videos through here. And I'll show you how to do that, but you need Canva Pro to be able to do that. There's certain features, certain images. If you use Canva Pro, it opens you up to pretty much everything in the platform, which is pretty cool. There are a lot more photos. There's a lot more ways you can save and do things with video and animation and that kind of thing. If you don't care about that and you're just doing generic posts with text, you don't need it. But I think it's only like $20, something like that. It's not super. Yeah. What? Yeah. Might be a month. Yeah, they give you a discount, I think, if you pay for the year. But again, if you're going to use it every day, which we do multiple times a day, it's beneficial, right? So I'm going to create a post to talk to my sphere about it, about Grow Financial. Let's just say, you know buy a house for 0 money down. And
Now, Naomi said, don't say 0 money.
that's what their flyer says. We literally copied their flyer.
Well,
See, this is,
and then I become, what is her term? I'm the dream crusher. Because they have to put their closing costs they got to pay.
Yeah, because I talked to Rebecca about this actually, because one of the things compliance came back with was the dollar amount, right? And she goes, I don't know where you got that dollar amount. I said, I got it from your flyer. And she goes, what are you talking about? I said, go to your website, look at the program. I copied that. And she goes, oh, well, yeah, that's wrong. I was like, well, we're not magically going to know that. So the cap wasn't the 425 or whatever they originally had it as, or 443, I think. It's 485, 100 now. So they're updating all of that. And then she's like, well, you saying zero money down. I was like, that's literally what your flyer says. Like the verbiage on, this is the funniest part. They came back, their biggest complaint was the verbiage on our site. We literally copied and pasted the verbiage from their site. So I don't know what's going on with that in particular. And then she was arguing with us that 2,600 back at after closing. Called myself. After closing wasn't the right amount. And I said, yes, it is according to the scale, right? If you're capping it at 484, 2,600 is the maximum amount they can get back. She's like, no, it's 5,000. Like, no, 5,000 if they're buying a more expensive house, which you won't allow them to do on the program. Like, we keep going back. We're chasing our tails here. But so
That's
what
you all agree. Not 100%. They have to come up with some money. But the loan is 100%. If they're supposed to.
All right, so we'll change this.
Yes.
House with a 100% home loan. Home loan and up to $2,600 back after closing. Okay,
That's a good post.
now I want to make this pretty. Okay, so we're going to come up to photos. And I'm going to search family. We're going to find a nice family photo. Let's see if we have one in the house. This is a cute one. So we're going to just drag it. Make it nice and pretty. Now, I like my color. What? Okay. Now, obviously I can't see my font. So what we like to do a lot is create a little color variance. Very simple to do. All I do is click elements. Got my gradients there. Okay, when you click elements, you have all these different things. This shape thing, if you click square, it'll put a square on here. This is how this works. Drag this the size of the post, make it black, and then we're going to change the position. We're going to send it behind our text, and then this square right here where you see transparency, if I click that, I can now drag it, and I can change, make sure my text pops a little bit better. Okay. Ultimately, if the color still doesn't work, no problem. Just click on the text and change it to white. I don't like where the font is, no problem. Move it. Okay. Maybe I like it up here, but I need the text to be smaller, no problem. Maybe I want it formatted a little differently so that it's not there. So if I click here, I can change the alignment of the text. This is just like Word. Right now, at this point, you're basically using Word. And if you haven't used Word, probably never touched a computer. So it's very, very simple. I don't like this font. Me personally, I like this font called Bay Bus New, which capitalizes everything. So I can do that, right? And change the font, make it a little bigger. I don't want to cover any of their faces. So now, drag this to where I want, okay? Now let's say I'm happy with that, but I want to highlight 100% home loan, draw their attention to it. I can do that. If I highlight just part of the text and come here, I can change that to anything I want. And now I can draw attention to it, just little subtle details, okay? Now I want to add my logo. The logo you've saved to your computer, right? Because it's on Beggins 3. So if I come here I can do this a couple different ways. I can click upload, and I can upload the logo right in here. These are all photos. You can upload any photo you want into Canva and use it at any time. Okay, these are all photos we've uploaded. The other way to do it is under folders. you can actually create a logos folder. So if I click logos, and I can upload a logo specifically to here. And this will keep all your logos. Okay, so now I just click on my logo, boom. Now my logo's over there. I drag my logo to where I want it. I make it the size that I want. And I can put it, center it. I can do whatever I want. Put it wherever I want. Done. You just create a nice looking post in minutes. Is everyone with me?
Brian?
Oh, that one? Yeah, I can send it to you. Yeah, we created that one. We won't get into that. That's a little more common. Yeah, I can send you that.
Brian, are you keeping up?
Okay, so now I want to post this, right? This is where a lot of people, can you change, add to the original text box? Yes. Yeah. Melissa, if you need to edit the text box, just double click on it, and it will allow you to edit it, any of the text in it. Okay? So all of those are available to be edited at any time. Cool? Okay, now click download. Again, I have a couple options. I can download this right to the computer. I can save this to my Google Drive, or I can upload it right to the platform. So rather than click download, I can come to Facebook page and click that, connect to Facebook, continue. Where do I want it to post? I want it to go here. Click next. Done. With that. Yep.
When you go to
So
download,
when you go to download, yep, when you go to download, it'll ask you how you want to download it. 99% of the time, PNG is fine. Yep. The only time if you're creating a flyer in here that you want to have printed, that you're going to print out and go hand or for sale by owner or anything like that, do PDF print, and it'll optimize it to be printed on paper, right? But if you're going to post, PNG is fine. PDF standard's fine. That's more if you're just creating a PDF document that you just want to share, you're going to email to someone, right? That's fine. But if you want to print it, the PDF print will optimize it for print, specifically to be printed on a piece of paper.
A lot of little nuggets in here.
But just keeping it simple, 9 times out of 10, you're creating a normal post, PNG is fine. Just creating a high quality, right? So you download that. If that's what you want, download it. Very, very simple, okay? So now we've got it. I've posted it, so let's go see if it posted. I'll come back to Century 21 Beggins page, and it should be there for us. So I posted right to it. Oh, it might take it a couple minutes here to actually. I usually, just full disclosure, I usually don't use their auto post tool, mainly because we post to so many different platforms. So what we typically will do is save it to Google Drive. And then from there, I will come into each platform individually, primarily because of what we were talking about, right? I want to write copy and I want to do all of those things. So for me, what I would usually do is either save it to the computer, save it to Google Drive, and then get it to whatever device I'm going to post on. So in this case, I'm just going to save this as a PNG. I'm going to click download. Okay, now it's on and download right here at the bottom. It's going to be on my computer. It does. You can auto post, but it doesn't give you the ability to write copy. It doesn't give you the ability to customize really for the platform, right? You can do that with regular. But I don't use it a lot because I do like to write custom copy for each post. So very simple. Come in here, click write a post, photo, video, upload, and if you go in your downloads folder, there it is. Double click, it'll pull the picture in. I write the post. Learn more about exclusive program. Click here. I link them to, in this case, I would link them out to C21 My Way. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to link them to where I have the, I'm going to link them out to our website in this particular case. But my point being, I like to come in and write the copy of the post, and I would do this for each platform individually. And then I click Share Now, and it will publish this. Okay, there's the post. Now I have them linked out, so if they're interested in this program, they click on it. It's going to take them right to the page to learn more about our program. Okay, now, a couple things. What I think all of you should do is on Monday, because that took, once you get comfortable with it, it's literally going to take you 2 to 5 minutes to create a post. What I would do is come in here, think about these things. We ran out of time. Educate, spark an emotion, and I would get all 5 down, okay? I would say, all right, I'm going to come create one post that does one of these things. Here's a fun thing you can do, and I'll show you this in Canva real fast because I think this is just a funny thing. If you like humor, this is stuff I like to do. I'll delete this out for a second. Canva gives you the ability to pull in GIFs automatically. So if I click this more and come to Jiffy, I can search. So there's one. I wanted to do this post later today. Anyways, I'll click. I'm just going to search pigeon. This is the funniest meme. Yeah, if you click more, you'll see a bunch of different options. Jiffy is one of them. So if I click this one, which is my favorite GIF of all time, I can make this bigger. Watch this little girl. This girl means business. Give me my snack. All right. Now, so what I would do, though, is I like tying it back, though, to real estate, right? So I would say actual footage of someone trying to steal the house from my client. Right? Layer it in, make sure that the dude, that girl's a savage. Like she does not get like I can't. She just grabbed the net, and the mom's like, "All right, well," and she ate it too. It's such a savage. All right, so now I change this. Right, same thing. I can change the color of the text to make sure that it's visible, and that I like the way that it looks. You know, maybe I want to do white, whatever. But I just create another post, download. And this one, because it's a GIF, this is where the pro version comes in, right? This is fun stuff, but this you do need the other account for. If I click animation, I can now save this as an animated GIF and download. And so now I've got this. Now, here's the feature that you guys can do, though. If I come in and I create 5 of these, right? All I need is 5 posts. Come in, create 5 at one time. Maybe it takes you 30 minutes, maybe an hour at max the first time you do it. Once you get it down, it's going to take you less than 30 minutes to create 5 different pieces of content. Now you have them on your computer. Now I can come into Facebook, and when I come to post, right, we just posted, so I don't necessarily want to post again, but if I click photo video like I'm going to post, upload photo video, and I create all files. Where's that? Oh, it didn't download yet. Almost done. Yeah, I think ultimately what Facebook has done a very, very good job of is figuring out what else can they continue to do to make you your go-to spot, right? So they've pivoted constantly. When you think about what Facebook Watch is, right? Facebook Watch created an opportunity for Facebook to say, hey, streaming and watching YouTube, right, is a huge thing. This gives us a framework where if we need to pivot to be the next YouTube, We can't. This pivots us to be able to stream stream content one day via Facebook Watch TV. Cool, we can. They've done a very good job of creating platforms that at some point they may need to pivot to 100%, right? If TikTok and Instagram continue to eat its lunch from a platform and it continues to age, the one thing Facebook has struggled to do is get younger, right? You're not finding many teens on there. They're on TikTok and they're on Instagram. And so what they realize is, okay, at one point we might become just a content site, right? They're not going to be the social site anymore. So they've done a very, very good job at doing that and making sure they're always thinking of that. I think that's why they're trying to create stuff like this now. But they're late in the game from a Canva. Canva dominates this space. There's some other things out there like Canva that I've played with. There's nothing as user intuitive. I wish I would have invested in Canva a couple of years ago. I actually had the opportunity to and I didn't do it, and I wish I would have. Nancy, don't worry about the linking she put on here, how to link it to grow. Don't worry about linking it. That's to our page. You don't want to link out. That was just an example of what we were doing on that particular post. I would keep them with you and just have them message you for details.
The reason for that is if they link out to our site, we're going to get the lead.
Correct.
You.
Yeah. You want to keep them with you. That's our landing page, so I wouldn't do that. Obviously, if you have your own, you could. Okay, for sake of time, that's still downloading. I'm going to show you, though, what I would do. I'd create 5 posts, okay? When I click upload video, all of your downloaded posts will be right here. Okay, this is the one we just, oh, there it comes. So this will pop up here in a second after it downloads. I can now click this post and click open, and it's going to pull it in. But instead of me posting it right now, I'm going to write my copy, just like I did before. I'm going to write the post. Then I'm going to click these 3 little dots, or sorry, not 3 little dots. I'm going to do where it says share now. I'm going to save draft and backdate. So I can now actually control when and schedule out when I want the post to go. Schedule for, exactly. Schedule Tuesday, schedule Wednesday, schedule Thursday, schedule Friday. Pretty much. But here's the key. All of this, because most of you still don't have a huge following on your business page, right? Every day, I would still come into this post then and click share and share back to your personal page, share it into a group if that makes sense, share the post from your business page after a post. But now you don't need to worry about going and creating it and doing it. So I find it easier for us. Now we have a tool that will actually share across all of them. There are no tools out there that are free that will share. Facebook allows you to do it internally. Instagram, there are apps out there, and there are some things that will allow you to schedule out your Instagram posts. We have one tool that we pay for that allows us to schedule out to all platforms. Okay? There's no free tool that's going to do that. So if you are Facebook only, Facebook will allow you to schedule posts out in advance within the platform for free. Use it. Okay? Because now I find it much easier to sit down. If I'm going to sit down and create content, I can block off an hour, create all my content for the week, and then all I have to do the rest of the week is worry about sharing it and distributing it, right? Makes it a lot easier, especially if I know that I've got 3 closings at the end of the week, like there's 0 chance I'm going to do it. So now I don't need to worry about it, right? This allows you to kind of schedule out your week. Like this week, you guys aren't going to post shit on Thursday. We know that, right? So why not come in here and create a thank you post right now and schedule it to go out to your clients on Thursday? Because you're not going to post. You're not going to go on there and be like, you might post Happy Thanksgiving, but you're not going to go out and create a thoughtful post on Thursday. Do it now, right? If you want to have fun with Black Friday, use this to have fun with Black Friday. Like I would if me personally, I'm going to come in here and we're going to create, I'm going to search GIFs and go Black Friday. Okay, and then I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this post here, right? I'm going to send it to the back. And then I'm going to say actual footage of people coming to my open house. Okay, again, just humor. But if I schedule this to post out on Friday, people will laugh at it, and it's that frame of mind. But they're always tying me back to real estate very subtly, right? That's the key. So I'm not in their face. It's not another open house post, but it is. It's just subtle. It's just getting creative. Canva is going to give you that ability to get really creative without having to do a lot of the graphics. But yeah, you're in the wrong place. So you want to go where all of the elements and all it's X out of there, but where all of this is, if you click more to the very bottom of that, of the long line there, it should be in the everyone version. So when you're creating the design, let's just do over here. You got more, and there it is. Now you can search specifically within Jiffy. Okay. Yep. Yeah, so if you're, let's see, if it pulls up the, so it won't be there. So let's do, you just need to search, all right, start a post. That would be cool. Well, it's the same size, so it doesn't matter. But, so the one challenge you're going to have doing it on here is this is indexing their mobile app version. Jiffy and all that's not in mobile. So the Jiffy and all of that, yes, you'd have to design that on your desktop. So you could go to their Canva website and probably do it on there. That might work. So the question was, just trying to do it on a tablet. And as I mentioned earlier, their mobile app is really, really good. A lot of your tablets are going to pull from the mobile side. So it's going to create their mobile app version, not their full desktop version. The full desktop does have some features that the mobile version does not have yet. They continue to add to the mobile, but the Jiffy and that stuff is not in the mobile app yet. So if you want to use this stuff, you gotta do it on your desktop. Save it to Google Drive and then download from there if you need it on your phone. Cool. All right, we're way over, so I'm going to go ahead and end it. If you guys have questions or issues or need anything specific, just reach out to me. I'm happy to help you. And have a good rest of your week. And if I don't see you, have a fantastic Thanksgiving.